questions?
Romano?
If you guys could choose a Disney princess to be, who would you be?
Candy, want to start us off? I don't know, I like this new Moana girl. She sails the ocean, I sailed the ocean. So I like the, sailing's good. So if I could, I would be her.
Scandi loves ships and shipping and all those things.
No, I just only like boats.
I rather like the red-headed one with the funny accent, kind of like the Britannia has. She has the bow, and there's bears in that movie. Bears aren't quite wolves, but close enough sometimes.
Bears
I
are
don't
great.
know.
Bears are amazing.
Bears are the best.
Why be a Disney princess when I could just be the Russian Anastasia?
Not Disney.
I said, why be Disney? Who needs Disney? She's better. And prettier.
Didn't she die?
Not in the movie.
Do I have to be a,
Also, my son loved that, so why not?
do I have to be a princess?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you can be a forest prince, like Legolas.
Okay, I walked into that one. Fair enough. I mean, I like the Snow White one because there are lots of animals and trees in that movie. So let's go with that.
So if I could, I would combine two Disney princesses. One, Rapunzel, because have you seen her hair? I mean, it's so long. I could get all of the wigs from that and just, we'll talk about it later.
Nice.
So then another Disney princess, which I would want to be because of how she is Mulan. Because while she's very traditional and likes to keep up with her roots and stuff like that, she also knows when to fight back, which is super important when you are stuck with Rome.
Belle, because not only does she get to live in a castle at the end, but her dress is gold. And gold.
Don't say Cusco.
Cusco is best Disney princess. Fight me. Wow, the name. Duh.
Describe.
I can show you the world.
Jasmine.
That one, yeah. I totally just blanked. But no, I like her. She's feisty, she knows what she wants, and she's gonna go after it, and then she's not letting any man, decide that for her. She's honestly, I feel like if they gave her an actual weapon, she'd kick some serious butt. I enjoy her, the most. Though she could probably do with, more clothing in this general area.
Can I change my answer? I just had a thought.
Legolas.
I'm so proud of you for thinking.
Star Wars. That's Disney now, right? Can I be Princess Leia?
Yes.
Because she's great. I like that. I want. Also, but it's very sad that she never got the glowy sword. I want a glowy sword. That would be awesome.
My question. Which sword?
And what's a glowy
My
sword?
question. I don't know which is more scary. My question as to in terms of like this.
Why did you do that?
This is great.
Mistakes have been made.
Except there are many chords that are important, so I'm going to give it back to you, so I don't break anything.
Okay, my question's in terms of Leia. Which version of Leia?
What do you mean?
There's the one that you
No,
usually see at conventions,
Oh.
and then there's Princess Leia.
No, guys, stop that. Rome's not here. We don't get. I'm not. But he would come for the side of that, and I don't know.
It is a PG-13.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Really?
I like the outfit she has in the newest ones when she's a general. Yeah, it's all pretty and blue and. So let's go with General Organa. That's the best one.
General Princess General? General Princess.
A princess in general.
Yeah.
Her Highness General Organa.
Princess indeed.
All right, moving on. You know who we saw? I think I saw you first, so go with you.
All right. What type of commodities do you trade?
All of us?
Every single one of you.
Okay, it's gonna be used out.
Amber primarily, fur, wools, wood. a lot of wood. We did colonize areas of Bruges and England. We also shipped a lot of fish, but most of our time we spent gathering things from other people and selling.
Oh, that's what you call it.
I'm pretty sure that's called pillaging in other circles.
Technically it's called Viking, but that's another
I
story
was
for
going to
another
say
day.
it's called harassing people, but
You should know.
it is harassment.
Okay, moving on.
We primarily deal in gold mines, so lots of pretty gold, enough for bracelets. Outside of that, it's lots of agriculture. So there is lots of wheat, lots of things like that, until Rome comes and says, this is all mine now.
I'm going to start this off by saying I left that part to my people. I didn't pay attention. I had other things to worry about. So I don't remember actually. Shut up. You know what I was busy worrying about? Living.
So did on the bus.
Did you have them uncles on your back door?
I had everyone on my back door, yeah.
Okay, moving on. And so, I didn't really do much of the trading. Other than Scandi, I didn't really talk to most of these people. I just kind of stayed in my land and visited people and raised my children. And then one day, Rome's like, hey, this is my area now. Like what you said, Rome has this thing. You just like, this is mine now. And I kicked his ass, kicked him out, destroyed 3 legions. It was a good day. Had a new decoration for my wall. Actually, I had 3 new decorations for my wall. Anyway, yeah, Roman eagle standards, really, really nice over a fireplace. And it makes him cry. It's wonderful. Anyway, downside to that was his emperor was not too happy. And unfortunately, he has a very big army and lots of conquered areas that he can draw armies from. He's like, no, you can't do that. And then he came and kicked my ass, and that was less fun. And after that, I was kind of forced to trade with him. So, honestly, my biggest kind of thing that was sent to Rome was probably like my actual people, because Rome and his men, or his emperors, didn't trust their own people, so they used my people for guards, and also for like settling revolts in Gaul and places like that. Other than that, wood, iron, just natural resources, because I have pretty trees and he doesn't.
For me, that would really depend, because you have to remember that ancient Greece was not this one united, let's all hurrah, let's all go together, we're a big great family. No, no. There was so much conflict, and there were so many different like types of government even. So it's really hard to like say one trading, one export, because of everything. But I mean, I did trade a lot with Egypt.
Well, I mean, I met and married my wife through introducing her to Christianity, so there was that. I did trade a lot, but that was more my people again, but I did get to meet Bruce through that, so that was good.
So you traded in religion.
Yes.
Does that count? Is that can I
He also gave me things like language and things, stuff like
If we
that.
can trade in
so-
religions, can I like trade in like one of my gods for like multiple sums of money? Like just multiple gods, and then I can keep getting more?
So first we're selling children, and now we're selling gods. Clearly we're really broke, and if you have donations, that would be wonderful.
It's not that we're broke, we
What
just
a nice
want
example
more
you're
money.
setting for all of your children.
You have room to say that, right?
I learned from them.
Oh, okay, okay. Enough of that. Egypt.
Before there's a fight in the in terms of exports, it was mainly gold and precious jewels for me. Unfortunately, don't know if you've noticed, Egypt's a little salty and dry. So we have some things, not many. A lot of my stuff I actually got imported, so along like lumber and amber from Scandinavia and different types of jewels and beads and things like that, but we mainly exported in terms of gold, as I shake my jingly wrist. Gold and jewels and I think some papyrus and things like that. Just generally not a lot of stuff leaving my country. A lot of things coming in though.
All right. Yes.
Boss lady, you look really sad. I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
That's just how her face is.
This is my happy face. What do you mean?
Not you. Kev.
The salt one?
Yeah.
This is her happy face. What do you mean?
Yes, this is just my face. I don't look sad.
Okay.
Now we know where we get them from.
Oh, okay. No fighting in the audience. We're going to move on. Who has a question? Britannia, yes.
For you, how many ex-girlfriends do you have?
Okay, so there's this fun modern term called polyamory. It's great. Scandi is not technically an ex, because I don't know if we were ever technically dating. Dating wasn't a thing. Then there's Ayesti, who is Precious' mother. She's lovely. Was England a poof child? I think you just kind of, no? Okay. That's awkward. We're going to move on. I'm so sorry and I love you dearly. Girlfriends specifically. And Gol, I think. Yes, Gol, yes. Yes.
You are allowed to use your fingers, don't worry.
I do math, yeah, no. No, all jokes aside, Ayesti, Scandi, Britannia, and Gol. Ayesti is Prussia and Germany's mother. Plus, like, Saxony and Bavaria and all of those ones that we just don't talk about.
You have more children.
Not really, they're just kind of there. They're not children, they sure don't act like, no, we're just not talking about them anymore. Moving on. Gol is the mother of Liechtenstein, Switzerland, and Switzerland. Scandi, obviously, the Nordics. Britannia, Britain. And Austria was one of the aforementioned children in that they just appeared. Because that happens with countries sometimes. Sometimes they're born, sometimes they just kind of, whoop, and you're like, oh, it's this child. Kind of looks like me, kind of sounds like me. It's mine now.
Sleep good. Dibs.
Yeah, dibs. That's what's mine. Or, oh, no, I have enough. It's technically, oh, look, it's on your side of the border, so it's yours.
1, 2, 3, not it. Like paper, scissors, when it gets the baby.
Basically, yes. Any other questions? Yes?
Thoughts on modern fashion and the fact that no one wears capes anymore?
It's tragic.
I mean, shawls are more where it's at. Because why have a cape that can get dragged away?
No
and
capes.
also, on the subject of modern fashion, who needs pants? I mean, pants just get in the way.
Leg.
It's a nice leg.
Leg.
I agree with my mom.
I have to agree with Greece. Like, who needs pants? I mean, leg. Leg. It just is more flattering. I'm sorry.
Save me.
I mean, again, good point with the capes. Because they're going to get, like, dragged and they can get caught. And all I'm thinking of is that new movie with the little one. No capes.
On this end of the table, want to chime in?
I find modern textiles so fascinating. See, most we had was wool, or various things of flax, hemp, but those were essentially our fibres that we had to work with. But the issue with them is that they were very scratchy and uncomfortable. You have all sorts of things now that keep you warm, and they are soft and comfortable, and it's absolutely fascinating.
I like the modern fashion. A lot of it is just so pretty and like poofy and flouncy.
Just like our children.
Shut
Sorry.
up. And a lot of it is also very shiny. Also very cheaper. And so I'd have to spend less gold for more gold. And that's It's good.
I find it so strange though, because you get jewelry so easily these days. See, for me, jewelry was like sign of status. It was used in commerce. You could use it for currency. Like gold bracelets, that was like, oh, now there is lady. But now you can just go to a store and pick up like 12 for so much. What is this?
Any other notes?
That's all of us.
Oh,
Did any of you ever try to pass off a child like Jermaine just said you did by pushing it across the border?
I mean,
I've adopted children.
I did not push
didn't-
off children. Sorry.
I didn't push off children, I adopted children. I'm a good mom. I'm probably the best parent here.
I mean, sorry, just before you go. Earlier, Scandi mentioned a lovely lady, named Finnick.
That was Rush.
Yeah, that was me because I killed him.
No, okay, well, you mentioned Finnick too. Anyway, someone mentioned Finnick, beside the point. So the point is, Finnick had 2 children, Finland and Hungary. Except, Hungary wouldn't have known this because Finnick was like, I don't want this one. Your turn, and dropped her off on her father. So, I think that's the only example I can think of. And that's...
It's really hard to give away your children when you have them forcefully taken from you by conquerors, so...
I relate to that one a little bit, but you know, it was more like they weren't forcefully taken from me, they were like forcibly put into power. Because I didn't exactly push my child away, but I kind of pushed them in a direction I didn't want them to follow me in, kind of deal. Does that count as pushing a child away on someone else? Or does that count as like trying to protect them? Because I personally think I'm a fantastic mother.
I'm sure you won't.
Yet my child never visits.
That's the way it is with all children. Does it count if I was in their life for like a little bit enough to influence them that much? And I was like, you can have them back. I'll be like that cool aunt that like visits eventually and like gives them all the food, and then you can just have them back because I don't deal with them anymore.
I think that counts. I'm pretty
Good.
sure that... Okay.
I'm that person. Besides my own children, no, you can take them back. I don't like them.
Only give them tithes, you did that too.
Okay, moving on. Questions? Anybody? There are many of you. Come on. Yes?
I keep hearing you complain that your children don't visit. Do any of your children visit other than Buzz Antium?
My child is in the crowd right in front of you. Isn't he beautiful?
He's beautiful. Everyone give him a hand. Give him a round of applause. There we go. Yes. I'm very proud of you.
Of course, my beautiful child visits. He is perfect and good in every way. He never does anything bad. No impalings, no bad things. All perfect good.
No impalings.
So sweet.
It's very slow to move to the mic on this one.
Some of mine visit. By some, I mean 2. The third doesn't really know me, so she doesn't really care. I blame her father. I'm looking at you. You didn't really teach her to like me after I died.
Sorry.
Sure you are.
Okay. So, honeymoon phase is over. I have children in the audience. My children visit me all the time. There's one and there's another. And I saw another. Where did you go? Where did Denmark go? Was Denmark? Okay. Well, unless I've gone blind, I had 3 children. Now I have 2 in the audience. But, you know, that's okay. Denmark was here for a little, and that's all that matters.
I sent him away.
Oh, okay.
Of course. I mean, for my children, my beautiful children, I mean, of course, one of them, you can tell that they visit because they're standing, oh no! Okay, but because they're standing right next to me. And for Greece, he visits sometimes. I mostly keep tabs on him rather than the other way around. Kind of one of those things where I just make sure that he's doing okay and make sure that there's no like dangers for the most part. Let him do his thing, but you know, kind of be there as a mom to say, hey, sport, you're doing great.
Well, as far as children go, I guess neither of us were really there that much. I mean, I like Grusha. He's He has a lot of land. I mean, and he's done arguably well. So.
Arguably.
But biggest country. Mostly barren. Still bigger than your sons combined.
Okay, moving on. Quick talk, Egypt. Distract them. You broke her.
I thought last time was bad. Mine doesn't so much visit. It's kind of like it's. Okay, sweetheart.
You need a moment.
Control your child, Scandy. Control your child, please. I don't think anyone saw that, but I just look over and he's doing this.
If you spend a good long, your children will listen to you.
Control your child, please. My child doesn't so much visit as in waits till I'm away and then digs through my attic for old things kind of thing. So it's like, look, Mom, I found this. I'm taking it, bye. Look, I found another thing. Mine now, bye. And it's like, I've seen you too.
So your son essentially takes what the youths now call your fan fictions.
Not fan fictions, biographies written by me about people I knew, kind of.
So, friend fiction.
And God.
So you write self-insert fan fiction.
I still think the term is friend fiction.
Okay, but if it's about her, then she's in them.
So
it's
self-insert friend fiction.
No. It's
I'm
not about me, it's about people I knew. So,
Yes, I said friend fiction.
yeah, but no, this one's saying I'm making OCs. Who do you think I am?
I did not. Well, I did not say that you were making OCs. I said you were inserting yourself into the story.
But didn't Ron say that was Mars? Mars was Rome, because he also cries a lot.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I thought.
But what Rome does has no influence on this discussion unless
It's
it
the
does.
Roman influence.
It's the Roman influence, yes.
Remember, Rome doesn't exist anymore. We've already discussed this. Yes.
Sign the petition.
There's a petition?
Oh,
There
yes,
is
that's
a
a petition.
petition.
You should sign it.
You should sign the petition.